Here's why Bam Adebayo's 83-point game was the worst thing that could have ever happened for the NBA. Bam Adebayo, a fabulous player and probably even better athlete, a versatile player that can play multiple positions, can guard multiple positions. Very, very, very solid player. Bam went to Kentucky, played for Coach Calipari. So he's always been on that level as far as like being considered a great player. But nobody considered Bam Adebayo that type of scorer or that type of player. Nobody ever looked at him to be somebody that was capable of passing the 81-point mark set by the second best shooting guard in NBA history, Kobe Bean Bryant. So when you look at it, I think it's bad. It's bad for the NBA to let a non-scorer, like, somebody that barely, I'm not saying barely, but he's not an automatic all-star. He has to be one of the last few to get in. For him to be able to score that many points, to me, it says something about the invalidity of the NBA game. It shows you that it's not really centered around true defense. It's not really centered around true competition until you play, I guess, in the playoffs or something like that. But for the most part, it's a watered down product. And it really, everybody said that it makes Kobe Bryant look bad. To me, it makes all the players of today look bad because it invalidates who we think is historically great from this era. You know what I mean? So it's all wrong. And when you just talk about the context of how he was able to score those points, Bam Adebayo was out there to the last minute against the Washington Wizards. Now, I'm not blaming all Bam on this. The coaches wanted him out there. His players wanted him out there. Teammates, they were feeding him. Everybody wanted him to do it. So I'm not mad at him. But when you look at it, it's like, dude, y'all are out here playing the Wizards, man. Like, if y'all truly thinking about the big picture, Miami was in the 6th spot in the playoffs. So they're in the playoff hunt. So if you're truly thinking about winning a championship in the big picture, man, you don't even want to play against the Washington Wizards. Like, why would you want to play against the Wizards the whole game? That's my rest game. I mean, that's the game where I'm going to go out there and do what needs to be done. And once we get the win, I'm getting ready for the next game because I want to make sure that we keep our spot. You playing in a game like that, you can mess around and get hurt. Out there for being, out there only for points. So, and then he shot 43 free throws. Like, if I'm playing in a game like that and I'm refereeing, I'm not calling fouls like that no more. You know what I'm saying? Let's get this game over with. I'm sure that was a long game with all the fouls being called. And Bam really he had a good start to the game, but he really just didn't play his best game ever. It'd be different. It would have been like a masterpiece to where he was just on point. Like, he wasn't even on point. It was just because he just kept going. And again, I don't knock it, but I don't think that that's one of the best performances that I've ever seen. In fact, I would say a lot of those points were empty calorie points. Points that had no meaning. Like, it's easy to go score a bucket when you up by 20. Try making those buckets when you down by 20. try and make those buckets when the game is on the line, right? Now you're dealing with a whole nother different caliber of pressure. And Kobe Bryant's 81-point game came when his team was behind. Like, it's hard to make buckets when there's pressure and there's tense feeling in the air. And that's why you can't compare these performances, because there was a different level of emotion in the air when Kobe got his, because Kobe was behind by 20 points in the first half. The Lakers were. Yes, they ended up winning by a lot, but it was because he basically got hot and took the game over. So it's different. I mean, Bam and the Wizards were going to win probably even if Bam Adebayo didn't play. So that's why you can't just get lost in the sauce and be all about stats and, oh, he got 83 or he got 55. No, did you win? And then what type of game was it? So I'm gonna close by saying this. People saying that just because Kobe Bryant record got broken, it diminishes him. But in reality, it actually raises him, because it's showing the difference in how he played the game. Everybody wanted to say Kobe Bryant was a ball hog, but all Kobe Bryant cared about was winning. That was it. That's it. So if you say that, man, he do all the shooting, okay, but he's gonna make shots and bring you back when you're in situations that you think that there's no way out. Bam's performance is nothing like that. So when you look at what he done and compare it to today's players, man, you see just how special Kobe Bryant was, because all he cared about was winning. So it wasn't about, I'm chasing Wilt Chamberlain. I'm chasing Wilt Chamberlain. I'm chasing Jordan. I'm chasing. No, he was just playing the game organically. If I got to score 80 to win, I will. But I'm not out here, man, just trying to score for no reason. That's not how Kobe Bryant played the game. And that's the biggest misconception that everybody have about Kobe, is that he was a ball hog. He didn't care about winning. It's a bold-faced lie. But anyway, that's my time. And I'm out. Peace.